Should you watch Alien Romulus? The simple answer is yes. This movie absolutely exceeds my expectation, and I strongly disagree with all the negative reviews I've seen from other movie reviewers out there, because frankly, I think they're all being really pretentious, pointlessly pretentious. Just watch the movie for what it is, not what you wish it were. And with that being said, let's get on with it. Alien Romulus is a 2024 American sci-fi fiction horror film directed and co-written by Fede Alvarez. It is the 7th installment in the Alien franchise and serves as a standalone story set between the events of Alien 1979 and Aliens 1986. It stars Kaylee Spaney in the lead role. You may remember Kaylee Spaney from her recent films Priscilla and Civil War. She is also slated to be in the next Knives Out movie, Wake Up, Dead Man. She is having quite a career surge at this point. The plot follows a group of young space colonists whose contracts were unexpectedly extended as slave laborers on a colony planet. Desperate to escape from their dreadful lives, they discover a space station just outside their planet's orbit and set out for it, and in that space station is where the chaos starts. This movie happened to be in an unfortunate position of being released when Deadpool and Wolverine are reigning supreme in the box office, so I don't think it's going to make it, even though it deserves to make it, because I was absolutely at the edge of my seat with anxiety for a fair few scenes in there. Basically, good anxiety. Is there such thing as good anxiety? Yes, there has to be. And with that said, here are the pros and cons of Alien Romulus, starting with cons. Con number 1. There was some very gruesome body horror scenes in this movie. I wasn't ready for it, but I should have been, because it is an alien movie after all. Con number 2. It was far too easy for the group of young space colonists to escape the colony and head towards the abandoned space station in orbit. Which led me to ask, if you guys could do this all along, why are you doing it now? You should have done it yesterday. How about a year ago? And that's all the cons I have for this movie. As previously mentioned, they did most things right. Even the cons I mentioned are not even that strong. And with that said, here are the pros. Pro number 1. It is not nostalgia baiting. There was nothing on screen that was there just to remind us of the previous movies without a proper motivation. And I really appreciate that, because too many movies these days have nostalgia as their only trick up the sleeves. Pro number 2. David Johnson was one of the most valuable players in this film. He absolutely understood the assignment and played the android character fantastically. I would almost say he did better than Michael Fassbender ever did. Almost. No, he definitely did. Pro number 3. The tension and anxiety in this film was absolutely phenomenal. It reminded me that I was watching a sci-fi fiction horror film. Emphasis on the horror. Pro number 4. Kaylee Spaney was definitely a great lead. She carried this movie, which is super impressive as she is relatively a newcomer to the big screen, as she already has 2 great movies. Well, 2 great movies that she's involved in. Pro number 5. The aliens are not always on screen, which is always great because less is more with these types of films. Pro number 6. Robert Bobrovsky playing the offspring alien is amazing and very unexpected, because at first I thought it was CGI, and then during my research for this video, I said, what the hell is that? Wait, that's a real human being. What the And I thought, you know what? I have to share that with you guys, and well, you're welcome. Also, here's a little video of him playing basketball. It's amazing. Still freaky, but amazing. Pro number 7. They used practical effects instead of using a whole CGI galore, which in some ways brings this whole movie back to basics, and I really respect that decision.
We build every creature for real.
I'm gonna go ahead and rate this movie a fantastic 8 out of 10. It's actually really good, despite what the YouTube critics say, because negativity gets more views, so they do it. But I actually think this movie is fantastic, so don't listen to them. Alien Romulus really stuck to landing, and I will definitely recommend it, and also include it in my Rolodex of awesome movies to watch on a night in. It goes without saying though, this movie is not the best movie for kids, but you already knew that, right? And that's my 2 cents. If you are looking for another fantastic sci-fi horror to watch, I definitely recommend this video.